Hello, beautiful friends. It's Crystal Rose Insights here to do a reading for the Divine Masculine, and we're going to do it this way today. Per some requests from some clients and some viewers. I've done these types of readings before. I am going to make a couple quick announcements before we get started, but what we're going to actually do today is take a look at the Divine Masculine. We're going to pull 3 different scenarios for Divine Masculine, because when I do a general reading, sometimes it applies to just one specific segment, sometimes it applies to kind of everybody, but just a little bit. It really depends how Spirit wants the messages to come through. But today we're going to pull 3 different scenarios for Divine Masculine of what he's consciously thinking in his head space about his Divine Feminine, and then what he's feeling in his heart space. So you could listen to this reading and do it a couple different ways. You could certainly pick one of these 3 decks, if one of them is specifically calling to you, and then watch the reading for that particular deck. Or you can just watch all 3, because there may be messages in there. So it's really up to you, whatever you feel most called to do. This is just how I was guided to do this reading for you guys today. And I have this beautiful rose quartz tower that is here to support the energies of unconditional love, of divine love, of self-love, and compassion. So before we get started, I have a couple of announcements. First off, I want to thank each and every one of you. I truly love and appreciate you guys so much. My clients, those of you that are here liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing to my videos. You really are incredible, and you're really helping to hold this space as a place of real positivity and empowerment. That's the intention of this channel, is to be inspiring and empowering to people. Even though they might be going through some of the challenges of this journey. So thank you to each and every one of you. If you do want a private reading with me, the information is down below. I am going on vacation starting this weekend. And so I'm going to have limited availability to do readings. I'm still going to be able to do some while I'm on vacation, but I'm not going to be doing any live sessions while I'm away. And but I will be able to do some videos, but I'm not going to be at my usual availability during that time. So with that, if you want a private reading with me before I head out this upcoming weekend, then please do reach out and get that on the calendar. I'll get you in the queue. So likely I'll be kind of getting some of those readings done on vacation, because I can't quite take a vacation from this work because I just love it so much. But I do need to spend time with my family. I'm looking forward to that, and I will be doing some video readings, and then we'll be back up for live sessions when I return in the middle of August and onward. So if you're wanting to do a video reading, you've been wanting then I would suggest this week would be a good time to get that in the queue, get that order placed so that it can be sure to get done. Otherwise, there'll be a much longer wait. So with that, man, the eclipse, lots of things happening energetically with a lot of my clients, getting lots of emails from you. But this reading is intended to be timeless, by the way, so no matter when you watch it, it's Spirit's way of guiding you to the information. So let's start with this particular deck. Let's see what's going on with this segment of Divine Masculine. So what is he? Okay, this just jumped. There he is. He is the Emperor. This is what he's consciously thinking relating to his Divine Feminine right now. I'll get 2 more. Thank you. Star card. The Emperor and the Star. And 1 more, please. So he's feeling really, like, connected. Oh my gosh. And Temperance. And you know what? They're telling me not to flip that one back. So, I mean, 3 major arcanas right away. Massively big energies. He's feeling like he knows what he wants. He's getting into this place of being the Divine Masculine. He's embodying Divine Masculine energy. It feels like the stars are really aligning for this to come to fruition. It's like he's come into this place where he's feeling this this level of confidence and this level of leadership and this level of spiritual truth that he hasn't had before in his life. They're saying he's coming into his own in a totally new way. Like he's really starting to embody this energy. And he's feeling very much like this new energy that he's embracing. He knows that this is positive for him. He knows that this dynamic with the Divine Feminine that's caused this awakening process and helped been the catalyst for this happening. He's connected to that, and the Temperance card, excuse me, the Patience, it's like he's feeling not impatient, but it does feel like there's an antsiness to get going in his new life, but he's still trying to hold back and have a little patience. He is integrating this new spiritual truth. It's like he's stepped into this bigger arena, and he's getting acclimated to the new digs, right? So he's in this place. I mean, incredible energies here for where he is in his headspace relating to the divine feminine. So it's like the sun is shining on this, on what he's thinking right now about his divine feminine and relationship with her. So he's definitely, it feels like he's integrated a lot of these lessons. There's still some more to do, but he is just starting to see, like, you know, this is happening. There are circumstances in his life that are all sort of convening together and coming together towards union. So let's see what he's feeling in his heart space here. We're getting the Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So he's definitely feeling like, you know, in his heart, he knows that this is all, I mean, it's very interesting that in his headspace, he's getting all the major arcanas, and the minor arcanas are showing up in his heart space. So this is a flip, right? Usually it's the soul really calling it forward, but it feels like he's consciously aware of this power in the soul level. But his heart is feeling really abundant, really happy. I mean, wishes coming true, both consciously and also in the heart space. Happiness, fulfillment. There is some communication about some new endeavor moving forward. There could be some news coming of starting, like, you know, in a career where there is still an energy of, like, the teenage energy, not the adult energy. So it does, and looking, it's funny because I'm getting drawn to the Queen of Swords. She's the clarity, she's the truth, she's decisive, she rules without drama. She is, you know, she doesn't put up with crap and BS. She just kind of moves away from it. So it's interesting because it does feel like he's bringing a pentacle to this queen and making, in his heart space, feeling a little bit like, you know, a little bit of this worthiness, like, okay, is she really going to accept it? And it's interesting that her back is to him here because she's looking over here. He might feel like this may be out of the blue for you, that you don't expect him to come forward with some news of some new endeavor, something happening. But it's good. It's really good that he feels this way. So there may be, so he might just be like wanting to come to you saying, like, I'm starting this new part of my life, and, you know, what do you think? So, very interesting energy here for this divine masculine group, huh? It was very, very much flipped there. So I'm going to move this over, and we're going to do this one next. And see, and then I'm going to pull an advice card, like a romance angel card for each of these after I'm done doing each of these scenarios. So let's see where this particular group of divine masculines are at in their head and their heart space. Where's he in his headspace relating consciously? What is he consciously thinking about his divine feminine and relationship with her and all that? All right, well, there we go. I think we got 4. So we get the Knight of Rods, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so okay, so this is this interesting segment. I feel right away that there is this group of divine masculines who are currently leaving karmic situations, longer-term partnerships, taking action about leaving a partnership, because with this Knight of Rods, this is the energy of taking action, moving things forward. And then here's the energy of heartbreak, of grief, of sadness. And then this is the conflicted energy. 5 of Wands is having competing goals. It's like having all these things you want in your life, but then they don't all go together. And so they're kind of competing for your attention. They're competing. They don't all fit together in a nice, neat little structure. But then there is this Ace of Pentacles coming, this new start in the physical plane. So it's very interesting. This definitely feels right away. I haven't even pulled the heart cards yet, but it does feel like This is for that segment of divine masculines who are currently leaving or have just recently left or will be leaving karmic situations. Let's see where this group of divine masculines is at in their heart space. Yeah, and we get the Seven of Cups. The Ten of Wands. And one more for the heart space, please. We're getting the Queen of Rods. So both of you guys are showing up here in this dynamic. Okay, so, you know, he's in the place where he's deciding what he wants from life. What is my emotional fulfillment going to come from? What matters to me? You know, the Seven of Cups asks him, or the universe is like, here are all these things that you can choose from and have in your life. Which ones are you wanting right now? What's meaningful to you? What's going to fulfill you and make you happy? But it is causing a bit of overwhelm here in the heart space. It's like he's a bit overwhelmed with all the things coming at him, right? All of these things going on. So if you likely haven't been hearing from him, or he's closing off, or you may not even be in touch with him at this point, but he is in this energy of being overwhelmed, having too much happening, a lot of stress. This is the energy of overwhelm. So it's an overwhelming process for him, but it's a necessary process for him because he's going through it to move towards his Queen of Rods, the Queen of, you know, his divine counterpart, because he's here making this decision. She's here waiting for him. Isn't it interesting how he's moving forward and she's just standing there as he's moving towards her? So that is another segment of the population here for divine masculines. I'm going to move this kind of up here, and then we'll go here for the next one. So let's see what this next scenario is for divine masculines. Where is he consciously thinking about his divine feminine? Three of Cups, Six of Cups, and Four. Wow, holy crap. Guys. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I feel like this is three distinct groups, although I'm sure there's overlap in the messages, but this is the one who's like, they're coming into union right now. They're fully starting this whole thing, coming into union, probably in communication, probably coming together, spending time together. And because we're getting Three of Cups, celebration, someone from returning from the past, the nostalgia, the love of the twin flame, children, that innocent, unconditional love that children experience, along with the Four of Wands, marriage, stability. Like, these guys are like, there's no question in their mind at this point that they are with, or that this person is going to be this person in their life. They know it. They don't doubt it. They're either on the brink of coming into physical union, or they've started to come into physical union, or they are in physical union right now. But man, so it's interesting. This feels more like this again, and this is, I feel like I haven't gone to the heart space here, but this feels like what we call first wavers. This feels more like a little further out, and this feels a little further out. But they're all different stages that of this journey. But wow, okay, let's see where this particular group of divine masculines is in their heart space. What are they feeling in their heart space towards their divine feminine? Knight of Swords. Ace of Wands. And one more, please. That was two more. Hold on, that's too many. Let's see. We'll get one more. Are they going to give me one, or I'm going to have to pull it? All right, this is it. Oh, seriously, guys. All right, they gave it to us. They're just confirming what I was just feeling. So this is the truth, the clarity, taking action, this new beginning, brand new start with his divine counterpart, with the Lovers. So Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. I mean, guys, this is the energy of union. This is the energy of union. So guys, remember, if you're watching these videos and you're not here yet, or you're not even here yet, don't despair. You know, it's good when you see people coming into union, moving through the stages, because they're setting the path for you. They're actually making it easier for the later people coming together to do it easier. A lot of the people that are in this phase have gone through hell and back. like the ringer beyond all ringers, you know, sort of that initial first wave of people that have really like kind of taken it for the team. So this is incredible. I mean, this is union. This is kind of potentially like coming more into like having the awareness, but maybe not coming fully taking action on it yet. And this is the ones that are, you know, potentially leaving situations behind, or, you know, potentially karmics, but they could also be jobs, or just leaving their old life behind, right? Shedding what doesn't serve them anymore. It may not be a specific partnership, but it could just be leaving behind what no longer serves them. To move on to something more meaningful, but they're a little conflicted. They're a little sad at this time, and that's okay, because, but it's important to go through that energy. Wow. See what I mean? Like, they just bring through the messages because they know who's watching this. And, all right, hopefully you can still see all of these on the camera. I'm kind of going wider than I normally do. All right, I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card for each of these groups. Okay, what's this for this first group here? What's your message about them, please? Passion, yeah. Following passions, being passionate, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there is an energy of following someone's passion, following what their heart's calling is, and not going with the headspace. So this is the Divine Masculines in this phase are definitely feeling that joy and that happiness, and their soul is happy. Even though they may not physically be in union yet, they may not have reached out to you yet, they may not be in communication with you yet, or at least in significant communication. But he is happy about what is all transpiring here. You know, he's very happy with it. So, hello, let's get this second group here. Let's see what the Romance Angels want to say about this. And we're getting very soon. So the very soon, for me, is a card that often comes in about the law of vibration, and this is about getting clarity so that the universe can manifest for you. When you are muddled and confused and a little bit scattered, the law of vibration, or other people know it as the law of attraction, one of the universal principles, cannot work as well. Because if you're sending out mixed signals to the universe is going to give you mixed signals back. So this is asking this Divine Masculine group to really be, you know, once you're through this confusion and conflict and overwhelm, then once you decide, this is part of you getting clear on what you want in your life. Okay, this is part of the process they're going through. So let's get a card here for this this final group for the Romance Angels, and then I'll pull one card of advice from Archangel Michael for each of these as well. We're getting finances and career. So this is coming up for both masculine and feminine. So it does feel like there's definitely an element of money and career and finances that are also having an impact here for the Divine Masculine that's in this place. Coming together, thinking of marriage, knowing that this is someone who wants to have a stable life with. Obviously, it's bringing him to make sure that his finances and career are stable, because even though Divine Feminine can be perfectly capable of taking care of herself, he wants to take care of her financially, stable wise, provide stability. You know, it's just a calling of the Divine Masculine to, it's his way of, it's his power to bring to his Divine Feminine, where her power is to nurture him. So he provides and keeps her safe, and she provides nurturing and love. It's that balance, right? So this is why he's thinking about money, because he's probably really thinking ahead to what's happening in his life with his Divine Feminine, and what does that all mean? What does that all mean? All right, I'm going to get an advice card from Michael for each group. What's your best advice, Michael, for this first group here? And he's saying the situation is already resolved. It says, I give any cares, worries, and concerns for true peace. Thank you for resolving the situation. So he knows that this is already kind of on its way and determined. It's like he has that sense that there is something bigger than just him and his will. Like he knows he's getting pulled by a force larger than he is. So He's sort of like going along for the ride, playing his part. He's in that space. That's so appropriate, of course. Let's get for the second group. Michael, what's your best advice for this second group? Have confidence. Yeah. Please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I'm one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. So, making some sort of big decision where you're moving on and it's causing conflict in your life. Again, maybe choosing a new life, maybe leaving a partner, leaving a karmic situation. Michael's just saying, have confidence. I know this isn't easy. You've got the conflict, you've got the overwhelm, but have confidence. I will help you move through this part of the journey. I promise. Michael's going to be with you every step of the way. And let's see what Michael's advice is here for this third group. And he's saying you have created this situation and you have the power to change it. But the message coming through for this, which is just about personal powers and manifest and healing and peace and blessings for everyone. So it's beautiful that, so as as some twins are and coming into union now, have just come into union or on the brink of union, Michael's just reminding you as you're coming into union, it's not like that's the end destination, right? It's not that all of a sudden coming into union, it's going to be magical, beautiful, blissful at all times. Because when twins come together, that's going to begin the next phase of healing, the next phase of working with each other to help fully integrate the lessons and fully integrate the healing process. So he's reminding you, because this is cause for much celebration, so much celebration, and at the same time keeping in mind that there will be some things that come up and not to and that you still have more healing work to do together. You've done all that you can separately, and now further healing work is going to happen now that you are in union, okay? Because it's about harmonious union. And there are some, rocky roads a little bit at first coming together. And just for you not to be surprised by that. It's not to be scared of. And some people will go through it in different ways than others, because this obviously is a general reading. And there's not one true path. But this is just, again, reminding that you've now come together, you've manifested this situation, and now it's your next mission, your next assignment is to learn to navigate this together for harmonious union, for continued healing. Wow, guys. Okay, there you go. I guess that's why Spirit wanted me to do this way today. Well, I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope that this has been supportive. And of course, I'd love to hear how this has resonated for you. If you found messages in all three, if you picked a deck and it happened to be, what you thought. I'd love to know, because this is really interesting. I feel like I've just covered pretty much anybody that would be drawn to this reading at different stages, right? So guys, again, I'd love to support you on your path and journey. So if you want a private reading with me, the information is all down in the description box below. And I am also over on Instagram. Just recently started out there. So I do post special content over there that I do not post here on YouTube. So go check me out at Instagram at Crystal Rose Insights over there. And you will get some additional daily messages and daily guidance and some extra stuff over there that I don't post here on YouTube. So with that, I send you guys so much love. Bye.